Play Zig Ziglar.
Now playing Zig Ziglar.
We're heading to pick up my dad. He lives a little bit down the way, not too far. We're getting ready to meet with Brooke and her parents. We gotta talk about her plan for the next coming up year. Just kind of how to figure out a lot of different things. We gotta just have a discussion, set out the vision. A lot of times when you go through stuff, it's always gonna be a process to get to the point where you're successful. But the key is to kind of understand the journey at least partially, so you know stuff's gonna happen and you can accommodate those things and be prepared, at least mentally prepared. So that's kind of where we are, just setting up a plan. Things don't always go to plan, but it's good to at least know you got some plan. So just in case things don't happen, you can kind of make an adjustment. What you doing, girl? What you doing, girl? What you doing, girl?
What's going on? All right, what's happening, man? Get an idea of all the stuff I'll be writing up here, huh?
Why are you asking him? You gotta ask me.
I'm sorry.
You gotta give me your permission to put a video on camera on me. I am on myself.
Come on,
That's my mom. She hasn't been coming out to the track lately, so you ain't seen too much on the video, but here she is. Why are you in your tippy toes?
It's Uncle Sure.
So you ready, Dad?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, y'all enjoy lunch.
Well, to put it just bluntly, we have to go back probably almost 20 years. Me, myself personally, I started training my daughter and her friends, and then my son afterward, just to get them in physical condition. But, sitting around, you're getting a little bit, eating a lot, no physical activity. Well, you're laughing, but this is the honest truth. I'm telling the truth. So, I say that we got to get these girls in physical condition so they can play the sport. Now, just go back a little bit. My daughter and most of her friends, but mainly my daughter, was 4.0. So the grades and stuff was there, but they wasn't physical. So I say that they got to do some sports to get the mind fully developed for the right thing. But anyway, that's why I did it for them. And then later on for my son, when he was training with some other coaches in the area, I actually got one coach to train him. But then after a couple of years, I studied on this thing myself. Then I took over and started doing it myself with him. And basically, that's how this came to be what it is. I started probably with him, and he graduated 2002. So probably about 2001, a little bit of taste of it. But after 2002, I trained him mainly myself. And then he got scholarship to the University of Houston. And that's really how it got started. Now, FASU, that is all my son. It's nothing to do with me, so all I'm doing is being a part and hand in this to try to help him to get to the point where he want to be and stay there. And the reason why I'm happy with it, because that's why you're doing it. If you are not doing it to make the kids faster and also make them a better person in life, then there's no need to do it. And I'm gonna be honest with you. When I got started, I did it for the kids. I didn't do it for myself. And my son is right here. He can tell you, I spent all of my money, none of the parents' money, to set up the Killeen Blaze. Every penny was out of my pocket because I wanted to be successful. Didn't have no help. You talk to people at that time, they was in the military where I was at. Everybody playing broke.
Oh, man. Crazy.
Tell them the truth. Well, it's like this. I want you to put this out there. I think thing went great for a lot of people, and matter of fact, for the kids that we coach, it went excellent. You know what I mean? You know, even though you got people out there perpetrating and stuff like that, for the kids we train, it went great. And all I can say is good luck to everybody, and hope you can do it again next year, because it's all about repeating. You know, you can do something one year and next year you're not even in the game. So I'm just letting the people know out there, don't think you got something locked in. You ain't got a damn thing locked in if you don't keep yourself physically fit and ready to run.
Hat on today too?
Yeah, trying to make you look good. That's the only way you can look good if I wear it.
So the picture when you got it.
Yes, sir. You better order the right damn size. See that, Frank? They call that Frankalicious. It's a marriage picture. We did a ceremony in Korea for my wife, Mama, and this is the layout. We went out in the, I guess, the woods and did some pictures. And this is at my sister's house on North Houston of Little York. That's Junior and Pamela and my brand new Camaro. And this is me, Pam and Junior in Korea, in my dining facility.
With you being black and his mom being Korean, was there like any like cultural barriers that you had to deal with, you and your family, or like
Straight racism, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, some straight racism, man. Hella racism.
Well, like he says, but anywhere you go, you're gonna have that. You got it right now, you know. But yeah, it was a lot of racism. Most of it was, to be honest, which is like in her country. You know what I mean? It's got a lot here in the United States too, but you know, Korean, they show prejudice too. So.
Was there ever a conflict for you, as far as like you loved her, but at the same time you had to deal with that? Did that play a factor into how you moved?
No, and nothing play a factor the way I move. I just did what I want to do, and that was it. If it didn't work out, we'll make it work some kind of way. We was off in the Trip Club in Dallas. Dallas. No, that was Korea. Matter of fact, Pyeongtaek, Camp Humphrey. Or was it Camp Casey? Man, you go all around the world for free. Meet all kind of people. See all this here, the award they're giving to me for winning the best dining facility. See all my cooks behind me there. This is out in the field.
Did you ever have to do any like hand-to-hand combat?
No. Well, when I was in different places, for the hood, Killeen, every Thursday used to be I call it soul time. So I used to make ham hock, chillin', any kind of soul food, right? So that was the special day for most people. But also I made gumbo and all that kind of stuff. Remember I told you it's two things they can't tell me about that, right? You seen it now, right? Cook it and track, look at that. Shit. Hey. And that picture on the wall, my wife made that over 30 years ago by hand. And all those things behind you that she put all that together herself.
Come on, get with her hands.
Look at this. She made this out of paper. So there's a lot of talent in the house for something.
Watch out for this. As you can see, beautiful color palettes. And we're gonna tag them. Trying to see where these tags is at. So we'll put a fast U tag on them. Right here somewhere. Mm-hmm. It's the official. I'm just saying though.
No, like the fabric where you make the label?
Oh, you're talking about like the fabric label?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So what type of fabric do you want to use?
Just regular fabric. Like something I can just like. I want like a little square red tag.
Hey, Carolina, can you get that screen and show how big it is?
So these kind of big. So
That's an inch. That's an inch.
so.
So I was thinking something more like here.
Oh, is this for the clothes?
Yeah, but I mean, you could put one here.
You
That
think
would
so?
look dope as, like right there, like right here.
Where? Right
Even
here?
that back panel, like right here.
If you make it look cool,
That looks dope.
we'll set me up a whenever you do this.
Sit out and look and see what.
I think it should be smaller though on the cool. Yeah, I really do. Cause I want the Asian stamp swag. It's a little too big for the Asian stamp swag. You know what I'm getting at, right? Hey! Huh? Hey!
Oh, this looks fresh.
Let me get you one. You know you gotta get you one. Come on. Let me get you both of them.
Look, like right here.
Uh-huh.
You know.
Yeah, that'd be dope. That would be dope. That would be dope.
Right there.
That would be dope. You're right. But what am I gonna do with? It's just too big though. The size. My boy in Germany.
Oh,
What's the deal?
hello. What's up?
This is Angela. This is Jacob. This who made Hurdle Science for you.
10 p.m. What time is it?
What time is it?
It is 10:30 p.m.
10:30.
Oh, wow. I think it is it Guten Tag?
It's Guten Nacht.
Oh, Guten Nacht.
Yeah.
Good night, yeah.
Good night.
And I only know Danke.
Danke.
Right? Danke, yeah.
Danke, yeah. Danke schön.
Yeah.
Danke schön. Bitte. I didn't know what was going on. Yeah, your boy. So I didn't know. But over time, I was like, you know what? I'm always gonna come through here and I'm gonna get my stuff done because the level of branding and the concept behind it. You have a graffiti artist here. You have somebody that's well-versed in just media in general. And somebody like that knows materials. Who you know traveled all the way to Japan, Korea, where else?
Thailand, Vietnam.
To figure out the sourcing of cuts of fabrics and certain colors of fabrics. It's the depth of knowledge. That's the key. So like for me, I'm a detail-oriented person. When I found that he was doing what he was doing, I was like, man, this is for me, period.
Yeah.
Like on life.
Yeah, we like to get creative with you know?
Yeah.
So like, I like to his point, like I don't really take on a whole lot of clients, like in terms of like money wise go. You know, people could throw money at you and be like, hey man, yeah, like what he was saying, print 20,000, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't really like that. It's not too creative for me. Like I can take some of those clients, but I gotta balance it out between I'm in the business because I want to be creative.
Build brands.
Not because I want to print 20,000 the same prints. You know, yeah, I'll take the money, but over money is what I get out of it.
Wow.
That's a super secret. These are These are gonna be exclusives now. They're gonna have to be like, to get one of these, you're gonna have to be like,
Wow.
you know, this is gonna be a unique thing. A unique thing.
Wow.
For sure. I think we're gonna have to do something special to those.
Wow.
Yes.
Opposite leg.
Much better.
Left, right, left, right. That's it. That's exactly it. Keep your stomach tight, work on down.
Now this next one, this is what I want you to think about doing. Tuck your butt in. So instead of just doing this, you'll be up tall.
Going down.
Hips
The
need to
radius
come
you run,
forward.
it's
Your
about
butt needs to
4
be
times
underneath
you
your
down.
shoulders, okay?
Work on. But if I'm trying to win, I would stop racing and I would start pushing, accelerating, and marching. And look at what happened with the time. The time will be faster. I promise you. You can't beat everybody right now, but you can run the best race you can run. You can't beat everybody, but you can run the best race you can run. Does that make sense, right? Run your own race. People come back to you.
Does that make sense? Makes sense, doesn't it? You don't have to chase them. They'll come back to you. If you do it right, they'll come to you. Different way of thinking about it, isn't it? I'm gonna walk that girl down. No, keep putting your feet down. That girl start walking back to you. Does that make sense? Okay. 7, 8, place. What you think is right is wrong. What I'm telling you, what we tell you is doing is right. Uncomfortable is the best place to start from in life.
Boy holding his stomach.
That was a gem right there. That was a Twitter post.
Quote.
That was a quote.
1,000 seconds of ab activity. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1. By the time you tally up those 1, that's 100 per ab movement we're doing. Well, I didn't know that. Yes, sir. So we'll make sure you get the circuit. Should take you about 5 minutes to do, but you want to do a day. Because with all the shaking, not only do your hands move and make your legs move faster, but now we're also simulating what your body goes through when you run. You're doing all that movement. Your core is experiencing that type of shaking. So we're trying to make it specific to your activity and what you're doing. All right? Cool. Questions, comments, concerns? Everybody feel like they got better today?
Oh, yeah.